Hey guys, I'm Layla. Today we are playing King Arthur Legends Rise. And if you are a new player, you probably have this like I do, which is this new player check-in. So today what I wanted to do is we're actually going to be checking out Turin. Turin is a free rare champion that you get, as you see like on day one just by playing. It says that she's in phase age, she's cursed to serve. Once the chief researcher of the free living tribe of Butterfly phase, her kind were driven to extinction by the Darkwood phase, except for Turin, whose cleverness caught Queen Anne's eye. She longs to escape and live freely once more. So today what we're going to do is we're actually going to play around with her, gear her up, and take her probably to some campaign, and we're going to see how she performs in there. And guys, I do want to take a moment and thank King Arthur Legends Rise for sponsoring today's video. I will have a download link below if you guys do want to download and play along as well. And you see there's some great check-in rewards. You guys can also stay tuned. Most likely I have a video coming up for this too. I'm close to day 7 where you get a free legendary hero. So hey, if this isn't exciting enough that we end up getting this free rare on day 1, you play for 7 days as you're going to get yourself a free legendary. So like I said, for today we're going to be checking out this little cutie though, Turin. I really like what they did here. So she's basically kind of like this fairy fae, right? Like that's what we have here going on with Turin. And so we're going to check out, her abilities. We're going to check out her kit and check out all of that as well too. So with her, I did end up putting some gear on. I took some gear off of one of my other support champs for now. So she has a little bit of gear on here. Not a whole lot, but she has some. So with her, here is going to be her hero info. Like we said, we have basically read what she is. It's like a little bit of the lore for her. And with her, she has 3 different relics here. She has a natural heat lantern. She has blue butterfly crystal. And then she also has this green butterfly crystal as well too. And we see like, she looks pretty cool, right? I do like the background. I like how we can close that out so we can actually take a look at it. And with her is that she does have a team leader ability. She is a healer. We do have Hound's Favor here. They say that she's Fae, obviously healer, and she levitates as well. So I do like the fact that I do have another kind of like leader effect as well too. So it says she helps in arena, and Hound's Favor is that increases resistance by 20% in arena and Hound's Favor. She's a support hero, which we see is equally increases stats in the order of those most scenarios to support allies first. So we're looking at heals and support. She has defense type abilities and says heroes that prefer night are going to receive environmental effects from her. So we checked out her relics. We had put a little bit of gear on her as well too. And then here's kind of like what her stats look like. We probably could level her up a bit. Probably before we take her in. There we go. Oh, actually, we get her to 10. Let's do this. Gonna want to level her up a bit before we do anything with her, right? I don't have enough to advance her or anything, which is quite okay. Because again, we haven't exactly done very much with her just yet. And we're going to want to before we decide if we're going to invest any more into her as well too. And looking at her passive is Subjugation of Darkness. So at the start of battles, she grants all allies recovery increase. So again, we're looking at heals and support with her. That as we level up, the number of recovery increases are going to go up as well too. So if we end up looking at her relics, the green butterfly crystal, you can see that it changes based on what we're going to end up going with, right? Is we have natural heat lantern, we have blue butterfly, and then we also have the green crystal. So the natural heat lantern is level 1, attacks an enemy and damage 21%. We have each point of resistance increases damage as well. She heals the ally with the lowest HP. Then we also have Scorching Butterfly Dance, which grants all allies evasion rate for 2 turns. And if the weather is night, grants all allies recovery over time for a turn, which is kind of like a heal, like it's a heal over time, right? And then we also have Searing Lantern, attacks 3 times, and each point of resistance increases the damage. So this is going to be for the natural heat lantern. Then we have the blue butterfly crystal. So the first one is Chilling Bloodsucker Insects. If she attacks, still does 21% of the attack. Each point of resistance increases damage and heals the ally with the lowest HP. Now we have Sleet Downpour. So different than the first relic. It grants a recovery heal over time to an ally for 2 turns. And if the weather is night, grants effect resistant increase and a defense decrease as well too. And then we also have Icy Flex. 50% chance to grant each ally recovery for a turn, and 100% chance to heal each ally. So that is going to be for the blue butterfly crystal. And then we have green butterfly crystal. We have, again, the windswept bloodsucker insects hasn't changed. We do have raging butterfly dance. And then we also have, again, rippling flex here. So this one's a 70% chance to grant each ally resistance increase, 7% chance to grant each ally attack speed increase, and 100% chance to heal each ally. And what I do like too, if you guys notice this, is I'm gonna turn her for a little bit here. But when you're going through these, look, her lantern changed. So now it's blue. And then now it's green. So I actually have the green one equipped, and I think that's what we are going to stick with. So she has some gear, we equipped her. So what we're gonna do is let's hop back on into the main story campaign and take her for a spin. All right, here we are. So we are back in the campaign story mode up to a battle, which is where we're trying to get. So in the story, we have to go to the farm, which is where we're going. And so we're going to be in a battle. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take him out and we are going to bring in Turin. In my most recent video, if you guys missed it, I also end up getting Claudius. Really like her as a damage dealer. So we're going to bring her in. So basically we have 3 damage dealers and then we're going to have a support champion here. So I think this is good. Let's start battle. And we'll see how she does. If my damage dealers don't clear before she can do anything, that is. I like that ability. So she literally like fluttered over everybody. Over my team. That was neat. I liked it. Okay. And I like too that she's not just a support champ, is that she actually does some damage herself as well too. Like you guys saw that, is that some of her abilities there is that she's doing damage, but she is also supporting and healing the team as well. So pretty neat. I really like that we end up getting her for free. Like you guys had seen, is that she's literally like day 1 for new players. And again, I do want to thank King Arthur Legends Rise for sponsoring today's video. Guys, I'll have a download link below. Download the game, grab Turin, and yeah, start like opening up, getting yourself some summons, get yourself some heroes. Basically all of these, like you start with Arthur, honestly, and if you've watched some of my previous videos and my first playthroughs, is I ended up just opening Claudius out of, she's a single summon for me, super lucky. And then Kay I really like too, and then I also have Morgan. So getting a really nice roster. If you guys are playing, drop me some comments down below. I would love to know how you guys are enjoying the game. What modes are you doing? Who do you have? Who are you playing the most? I would love to hear all about that. And if you have Turin, you've been using her, what do you think of her? So far, I am liking her as a support, so we will see if we keep her in. Or again, I have Isolde. So what I might do is I might have another video coming up in the future about Isolde as well too, because she's supposed to be a healer too. But guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.